Hi Cancer, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer from the 16th to the 22nd with a little bit of a twist. We are always going to go in with the Sacred Geometry card first because I think that's the best way to balance out what's getting ready to come up for the week. I know it is not all four of those. But this week we're going to have a little bit of a shortened reading. We are going to use the in-between tarot because this is the point of the month where things really start to shift before you get into the next new moon cycle. So we're going to use the in-between tarot deck. We're also going to use the littles. We'll use the White Sage tarot deck for anything that comes out as far as a major. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the bigs for energies that are carrying from the past up until now. I'm going to pull a numerology card. I'm going to pull an angel card. So we're going to get into the energies of the week. We're not going to get into the specific astrology for every single day of the week. I'm going to go into those for you right now. This week... Oh, wow, this is cool. You've got the rebirth card. I love this. Transformation, reweaving, and reactivating. Who else got this week? Was it Capricorn? I think it was Capricorn that got it this week. So you might... Was it Capricorn? It was either Sagittarius or Capricorn. It was one of the first readings I did. But anyway, this is your basic theme energy for the week, Cancer, okay? Let me go ahead and pull... the numerology card. So I'm going to pull down the base cards and we're going to talk about the energy of this particular week. You're not going to get one card specifically for every day. You need to be considering what needs to happen as far as a change in your relationship this week, Capricorn. Excuse me, Cancer. And we will get into that. There's a renewal, a rebirth, a transformation of some sort, okay? So I'm going to get into the energy of what is happening astrologically, the bigger players this particular week. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, and of course Aquarius are the big players for energy that are coming up this particular week. So I have the basic relevant notes and I'm going to read those here. So Sagittarius, Monday and Tuesday's energy, because we've got the moon in Sagittarius in a trine with the sun in Leo. That's a lot of creative energy that pops through. Okay. Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, we switch over to Capricorn. They got a lot of stuff that's happening this week. Mercury is in a trine with Capricorn, and then also Virgo. And then there's also a trine with Pluto and Taurus. Now they're going to get this energy twice because Pluto is the energy of judgment, change, rebirth, right? Second opportunities for many people. And then Taurus is practical, right? Steady eddies, right? And so there's something that needs to be changed against something that's been very, very steady. Then of course the weekend belongs to Aquarius, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course, because we have by Sunday the second full moon in the sign of Aquarius. It's a full moon, okay? So it's the second full moon in the same sign, blue moon. And then the sun actually transitions into the sign of Virgo also on that same day. So there's a lot that's actually happening, but for the most part, those are the bigger portions. And I'm not going to get into the entire astrology, otherwise I'd be here all day. However, Thursday, Uranus, okay, the Fool, goes into the sign of retrograde in Capricorn. So now you've got the energy of the Fool mixing with the Devil. So some people are going to have and be a little bit butthurt because they're going to have to realize that some things have to change in order for something new to transition. Or they're going to be extremely elated because minor changes that they're making are really fast tracking what needs to occur for their growth, okay? So that energy is going to affect everyone. Tuesday is going to be a great day for creating new things, potentially if you've got Sagittarius in your chart or you're aware of Sagittarius or you've got a Sagittarius spouse or whatever the case may be, encourage them to bring forth this new energy. Saturday is going to be the best day to bring forth new ideas to a group or other individuals or share a presentation or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, okay? So that is your basic detail for the week. I will put that down. So again, I'm pulling down the major energies for the week. They're not specifically for the day. Hopefully the information I just shared with you made sense. And you can move the energy at any point that you want within the week. I am happy to see that card there. So what we have first is the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. We have the Eight of Swords upright. We have the Devil in the reverse position. Those are the three that popped out thusly. Here we go. The fourth card is the Magician in the reverse position mixed with the High Priestess. Okay. And we have... No, they said just the bottom one. Really? Okay. Is there anything else? Is there anything else for Cancer? Yeah, thank you. Okay. So you have the Five of Swords in the reverse position and you have the Sun in the reverse position. Now, again, these are in between, so there's mixtures of a couple of different cards in each one. So give me a minute. I know that I'm clarifying 3 of the cards on the table, but before we do that, we're going to go into the prior energies up until now that helps me understand what is going on for our Cancers here. Rebirth and relationship change. Okay. Cancer. First card out is the Four of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. Second card. The Hierophant in the reverse position. Dun, dun, dun. Third card out. Page of Wands in the reverse position. Ouch. I'm so sorry for some of you Cancers. Okay, so for some of you, and this is not going to resonate with everyone, and I get that, I feel that, I understand that. A lot of unhappiness and unsteadiness in the home or business with this Four of Wands in the reverse position. There's not a lot of joy, there's not a lot of happiness. There was something that was really kind of funky in the background. Because we have the Hierophant also in the reverse position, this means lack of commitment, and it also means lack of learning in a situation. There was something that was missed as far as a second opportunity, perhaps. And then with the Page of Wands in the reverse position, there was no movement. This wasn't going anywhere. Nothing happened. So we talk about relationship. Now, relationship can be a personal relationship. Okay, it can be any type of a committed relationship. It can also, well, and yeah, I'm going with that, committed relationship, but also partnership when it comes to business. It also can be a partnership when it comes to family members, very strongly. So mother, daughter, sister, brother, any of that tight knit type of like relationship. Whatever went down last week and up until this particular moment, your relationship has to change. And that's fine, because the universe is talking about transforming that relationship and reweaving it and reactivating it into something else that it's going to better serve you. So something had to go in order for something better to take its place. Something was said, somebody did something, or somebody didn't do something. But it is transforming the way that the relationship is going to work out itself this week, i.e., we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position, not coming home, not feeling a part of what was going on, not feeling satisfied. There was an issue with this coming home energy, okay? Feeling stuck, knowing that something was getting ready to blow up in your face. In one sense, with the Eight of Swords into the Nine of Swords energy, it's like the calm before the storm. However, we do have the Devil and the Tower card that shows up in the reverse position. So this is a heads up from the universe that there is a situation that you could possibly avoid. It's almost like the universe slowing something down in one sense. I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on this card just a little bit. This is the one that kind of got me for a half a second. You have the energy of the Magician and the High Priestess, but it's showing up in the reverse position, which means that something to do, and technically the book calls it something to do with ceremony. Okay? Not really taking place. So I'm going to say ceremony of all different types of ceremonies. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, something didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, or lack of the ceremony in itself, which would be necessary to move something forward, it didn't happen the way that you wanted it. If you're doing work, it didn't work. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, though, in the reverse position. So that is actually not a bad card. The Five of Swords into the Six of Swords. The Five of Swords in the reverse position is really the energy of letting go of the battle. Like, letting go of the battle. You've got to let go of the battle, okay? And then the energy of the Sun mixed with the Judgment card is, were you really ready for this anyway? Are you sure that you were really ready for this? So those are the basic energies that kind of come out of this particular week, Cancer. Again, you can reorder these the way that you want to. There's no, I'm not going to just go for any specific day of the week, except that the majors that are going to get pulled out of this are going to be the Devil in reverse, the Magician, and then the Sun. And the rest of those are just the day-to-day details of how something happened, right? So someone had to walk away from something that they knew was going to potentially blow up in their face. They were expecting something to happen potentially, or it already did happen, and they said, screw it, it's already done. There's nothing I can do about it at this particular moment. So that's kind of where that energy is. So again, the Devil in the reverse position is also releasing yourself from the energy of feeling as though you are stuck. You kind of dodged a bullet in a sense with that whole energy. The ceremony, for whatever type of ceremony you're doing, did not work. It did not happen. And the Sun in the reverse position means this could have been a bad situation. You weren't ready for it anyway, or the individual wasn't ready for it, whatever the it was, because again, I said any type of ceremony wasn't going to happen. And when the Judgment card shows up in the reverse position, it's really, it's like you're not ready. It's like the rebirth can't really happen because you weren't all the way ready for it to be ready. The Sun card in the reverse position means that there could have been a couple of different things that contributed to the issue, okay? One of them could have been health, all right, for sure, not feeling well. The other situation is burnout, like overtired and not able to grab a hold of the different energies that were available with that whole relationship, or the reason why something like went down. And the other reason that the Sun shows up in the reverse position is because this would have been fast and furious, like it would have burnt itself out, like this wasn't the right thing to do. So when the Tower shows up in the reverse position, it's the universe's way of going, we're trying to help you dodge a bullet here. Do you appreciate that fact? Relationship change. It says change. You have the capacity to change the relationship. This card is called rebirth, transformation, reweaving, and reactivating the best parts of whatever it is that you're trying to call forward. Okay, so let's do a couple clarifiers real quick, although I don't really think I need to. Let's pull a couple clarifiers for our Cancer for this week real quick. Here we go. Bam! Tower on the Tower. I said what I said. Or the universe said what they said. The Lovers in reverse. Whoa, okay, we got the Lovers in reverse. We got the Moon in reverse. We got the Seven of Cups upright. We got the Four of Cups. Okay. I'm really sorry. My nose itches like crazy when Spirit is around me. It could be worse. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. A lot of miscommunication, a lot of wrong words. Moon card. How do I want to phrase this? It is being made aware of a situation, okay? Seven of Cups is about a lot of options that you have, a lot of choices that you have. The Four of Cups talks about two things. It talks about being discontent and really bored. And it also talks about missing an offer. Okay, it also talks about the word proposal. So for some of you, I got to call it what it is. Some of you, I'm sorry, your relationship or your proposal or your ceremony didn't work out, but the universe is trying to tell you that it may not have been the best thing anyway. Okay, for others of you, you there wasn't enough communication in this particular situation to allow it to go forward the way that it needed to go forward at that time. Therefore, there is an opportunity for it to change. Let's hit this Sun card with this Judgment now, please. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, here we go. Death. So we've got the Death card, so major arcana for Scorpio coming in, talking about transformation and rebirth. We have this Three of Cups though, so we have the energy of not having something be fulfilled when it comes to a group or a party, okay? So that's pretty heavy right there, but it is what it is. Let's go in with the angel cards. Where did I put my angel cards? Oh, oopsies, here they are. Angel cards for our Cancer. What does Cancer need to do this particular week to capitalize on this rebirth for sure with all this other stuff that's here? Ooh, love that. Firstly, validating. This is divine timing coming through. They also want the second card to come through. Manifestation. Call in what you really need at this particular moment to fix the situation, to readdress the situation. And part of that manifestation needs to be for what you need, not necessarily for the group of the whole, but it needs to be what you need. Restoration for yourself, body, mind, spirit, love on yourself is basically what that boils down to. But this was divine timing, okay? So let's go into the book. I didn't knock that over. And let's take a look at what the book has to say about this 7 card, this spiritual card that comes up, this energy of change and transformation, okay? Here we go. So what we have here is my spiritual and physical bodies are reborn and reweaved at a cellular memory level. My spiritual and physical bodies are reborn and reweaved at a cellular memory level. My spiritual and physical bodies are reborn and reweaved at a cellular memory level. By adapting to new frequencies and different ways of thinking and doing, we can open our hearts to new understanding and anchor fully into our body of light to support us in our inevitable evolutionary changes and shifts, okay? So it's time for you to truly be conscious of looking after your body at this particular moment. It is a temple that houses our soul, and to make the most of the short time we get to spend as physical beings, we need to watch what we breathe and ingest. Stay away from toxic substances, people, and situations, and be mindful of our emotional state of being. A more positive mindset will do wonders for your spirit and physical body, okay? It's time to create a more harmonious lifestyle by eating more healthfully, exercising, changing in the ways that we think, and talk to ourselves, and meditation will support you. If you want to take advantage of crystal medicine, Herkimer diamond, Tibetan quartz, selenite, and any platonic solid set will support you in this particular time. So Cancer, I know this one was a little bit heavy, but it is what it is. Hopefully you were able to receive some benefit from this particular reading, and if you didn't, that's fine. Make sure that you take a look at your sun, your moon, your rising to get the full picture, and then tune back in for the second upload that I do for the pick-a-pile that goes along with this reading specifically for this week, so that you can maybe dig in a little bit more and get more information, okay? If you did resonate with this message, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, share, comment, all that kind of fun jazz. And other than that, Cancer, thank you very much, and we will talk to you next week. Bye for now.